Okay. But mute. Why everybody mute? Okay. Three mantra, please.
Vitragai,
Namo
Namo
Vitragai.
Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam,
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam,
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam,
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Uvasayanam,
Namo
Namo Loe Sava Sahanam,
Namo
Loye Sava
Eso Panchanamukaro,
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Savapava Panashano,
Sarvapavapranasano.
Manglanam Cha Savesi,
Mangalam
Sarveshim.
Parvam Havai Mangalam,
Paramam Havai
Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya,
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om
Namah
Namah
Shivaya.
Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand. Daily prayer. Okay. You raise your hand first. That's right.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
Dada.
Okay, go ahead. That's it.
Oh, Dada Bhagwan, please give me the infinite inner strength such that I never compromise on health, so that my body as an instrument will always be helpful to me in accomplishing my life goals of studies and success. I will remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please shower divine grace and blessings, such that I never ever miss my success. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul, that is all my resources to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, and body, in all my dealings with self and everyone in life, so that I become a man of personality, far excellent, exactly like Dada Bhagwan. O Dada Bhagwan, I further resolve to always listen to my parents, and never will I ever back off to them arrogantly. Please give me the infinite inner strength in this regards. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Study prayer. Okay, Hitashiba. English, you know English?
Yes, I will speak.
Oh, very okay, very good.
O Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me studying and understanding. Please shower your divine grace and break the valleys on my vision and give me that infinite strength to make my the learning best.
Okay, since you are the Hindi speaking, Dada Bhagwan.
Hey Dada Bhagwan!
Hey Dada
Bhagwan.
Bhagwan.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे
हम हैं आपके बच्चे
बच्चे
दिल के हैं सच्चे
दिल के हैं सच्चे
ही है कच्चे
फिर भी है कच्चे
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे
Very good. Okay, before we go to the homework, I don't know Kush is sleeping or not. Anyway, when we speak this prayer, what goes in your mind or what happens? Anybody? Internally, what happens? Let's see. Good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you. That's me.
Oh, like when you're saying the three mantra. When I'm saying the three
No,
mantra.
no, no,
like
no. These three
each-
prayers I'm talking about.
These two prayers. So like when you say like, you study and you not miss your satsang, and that you eat healthy, like it comes as a reflection in your mind that whether you did that or not.
You hear what?
Like whether you like did focus on your study or whether you did eat properly.
No, but when you do say Dada, daily prayer, what
It's like you're
happens
setting
in
the
the...
terms.
Hmm?
It's like you're setting the terms to like, focus on like the whole day. And
Yeah.
then when you say it again, then you like think back to how you have done it throughout the day.
Okay. Let's see. When you do this prayer, what goes in your mind, body, speech?
I think that like,
So the
okay,
Dorothy
I
words are
think
your
that
English, British English, I have to catch.
I think that when I'm saying it, I think like I've got to follow this sincerely for the rest of the day.
Okay, he talks about
What?
when you say this prayer, what happens, or how you feel internally on your body, mind, and speech.
I feel like that I'm praying in the front of Dada Bhagwan.
Okay. So how do you start out with it? What is the first one, first two words?
Oh, Dada Bhagwan.
Okay. So when you say, oh, Dada Bhagwan, what happens?
You're imagining like Dada Bhagwan is in front of you and
Yeah.
you're like
See,
asking him.
is that happening?
Yeah.
Or we being mechanical? Yes, yes. Let's see, Sangadia is still sleepy. Okay, so that is why, we have to be very mindful when we do this prayers. So, Deepakanandji, you want to add something before we go homework?
Come again?
You want to add something?
Yes.
Before...
See, these prayers are like every time you see any lapse, any weakness, any negativity in this regard, any of this aspect which we are saying in the prayer, you do it again. You do it again. So with that, you are reinforcing your decision to follow the prayer, and then it will happen. The principle here is like this: whatever you decide, it happens. Then that decision itself will work within you, and all circumstances also will become favorable to accomplish what you have prayed. You understand? Then you don't have to put your effort, because your effort in the decision it will make it happen. But if your decision is shaky, then your result will also be shaky. Then circumstances will not be all that favorable. Somewhere something will be weak, that evidence will put you down. So it is said, you are wholly and solely responsible for yourself, no one else. Here we have to make use of our independence. That's it. Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, now please keep this in mind, because we are not, I'll repeat, not doing mechanically. Okay, you are all SCIE, finish the word.
Sincere.
Hmm?
Sincere.
SCIENE.
Scientific.
You're scientific or you scientist?
Scientist.
Okay. So what does scientist mean? What does scientist mean? Let's see. Come on, wake up.
A scientist is someone that sees things
That
very
Dorothy,
mechanical.
please come here. Please talk loudly. You're a British English. I have to understand.
I believe Americans are very soft spoken. Britishers are very harsh, and when they say that the accents are also very strong.
No, Americans are arrogant people. British are nicer people, but they
That's what
mumble.
I'm saying. But the Americans, if they speak, you can't even hear them.
We speak loudly, but I'm British. So be an American. Let's see. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's see.
The
Bolo.
scientist is someone that
Paase aavile
thinks
jorthi
very-
bolo.
Are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, little bit louder. Come on.
Okay, good. A scientist is someone that thinks very mechanically and with a lot of logic.
Logic, mechanical. Okay. Dhruvi. Why you keep on mute? Okay. Who is the scientist? Hitasvi.
It's somebody who like discovers something,
You what?
or like they discover something, or they put a theory to test and see if it's true or not.
How do you discover? We just don't discover sleeping or sitting and looking up at the ceiling.
Like they like wonder different things, they question different things, and then they come to conclusions.
How do you start?
So they try different things.
How do you start?
They make a mistake. It can start by making a mistake. Something could go wrong.
Scientists do experiments. Doing experiments in chemistry, physics.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you start an experiment?
Well, first you follow, like you put together the instructions and then you follow it. First you have to find like what you want to find out with the experiment.
Yeah. First thing is a topic, right?
Yeah.
Then you start process of the topic, and then you say, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then you do that, and then what happens afterwards?
You find a conclusion.
Yeah, you conclude this way or that way, whatever happens. So remember, we're all scientists, and so we are experimenting all the time. So experiment with prayer. Just like, remember one experience we did with food? Anybody remembers?
Was it tasting the thing?
No.
Tasting the ingredients.
Before that.
You're forgetting.
Yeah. When you wanted to eat something, and instead of
You
telling
send vibrations.
instead of tell mama, okay, that was an experiment. And see, did it really work or not work? Okay? Okay, so I just want to be aware, we are all scientists. We do experiment every day. Okay? And you need to be looking for results. And then when the results come, if this way or that way, then you correct your experiment. Got it?
Yeah.
Miss Sangadia, you got it?
You have to say in British accent.
I'm a bad American.
Got it? No, you got it. Got it. That's what you say, correct? Let's see. You don't say you got it. That is American accent.
Why you put mute, Hetzi? Somebody disturbing you?
There's building outside.
Is what?
There's building outside.
Don't worry. If we have the instruction, we'll tell you. Don't worry. We are not hearing you. Okay. So what was the homework now? So okay, you label yourself as scientist, okay? Yeah, we have to surpass. With Dada's done, we have to surpass Newton and those guys. Okay. Okay, homework. Let's see. Hitasvi, go ahead.
So there's two homework. One was observing how fast you eat something and whether you took your time and tasted all the ingredients or not. And the second one was getting aware of your mistakes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I did not like normally I eat fast because I'm in a rush. I have to finish it off and do something. But this week I took my time and I ate and I was able to taste what my mum put in it. And secondly, like I always plan that I'll start doing workouts, and instead of doing it just once or twice a week, I'll do it like every day. And I have been able to start doing that since the last week, and felt good. So yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
I ate at my normal speed, which was sort of average. And then for the habit that like I was aware of the fact that I procrastinate a lot. So to this week I got all my work done at the right time.
Okay, Tatsibaya, did you do this or you do the
I
other
don't
homework?
know. I didn't know the homework was.
Oh, okay. Okay, Dhruvi. Dhruvi, why you mute yourself?
And here,
Dhruvi. Cannot hear you. Okay, Deepika, you want to say something about the homework?
which was the second one? I didn't get exactly second homework. Food habits.
Get aware of your mistakes.
Get to know
aware of
your.
your mistakes.
Okay. See, first thing, scientist means who is observant, keeps observing, and keeps conducting experiments, living experiments, wherein he keeps observing things, and from the conclusions, from the results, he would draw his life conclusions and make himself a perfect person, leading him to become man of personality. So this is how a scientist would live his life. Don't get carried away by what happens, what it means, what results in his life, but he will always keep conducting, keep correcting himself, keep conducting experiments, draw his conclusions, and make himself perfect person. So that's the purpose of being a scientist. All humans are scientists, but the more they conduct such experiments, the more perfect they become, and they will be happy and they'll make others also happy. Now, regarding the food, uh, food is a wonderful experiment, live experiment of our life. And it is an opportunity you get to learn, to see, to understand what is being eaten and check the taste. No hurry. Even if it takes from 5 minutes, if it takes 15 minutes, is there anything? 10 minutes is going to make a big difference in your life. But these 10 minutes, if you spend for eating, it will help you learn so much. First thing is when you keep tasting all the food stuff, you see also, not just eat. The seeing is also very important. How we taste, that is also very important. And then collaborate from your mom that whatever you tasted made some sense. In the sense, if she had put, for example, if she had put methi in it, then you must taste methi in it. If you miss that, then there's something wrong, right? So this is what. Okay.
Yeah.
Jai Satchidananda.
But it was very good lesson learned
Just a minute.
for both of them, Deepika, that you recognize previously you were eating fast, right? Yeah, so you slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good sign of a scientist recognizing the experiment was wrong in the past, and now you're trying to correct. Okay. So it's very good. I don't know. Deepika is coming. Okay. So did you? All the time did you taste the 6 tastes?
Not all the time. Like it depends on what's being cooked.
Did you
Because
check with
sometimes
mama after while you're eating what she put
no,
in?
I normally sit there and she makes the food, so I know what she put in it. I
Is what?
just have to taste it. I normally sit in front of her when she makes the food, so I just have to, taste what she put in it, not guess what she put in it.
Oh, okay. How about you, Hetty?
I don't guess what she puts in it because whenever she's cooking, I'm generally doing homework.
Yeah, it's always nice to check. Hitachiba, you check with mama?
Yes, I always check. Sometime only I forgot. Yesterday I was forgot, but day after that, yesterday I had taste verified with mama.
Okay, good, good. Okay, so we in the 9 p.m. satsang yesterday, we learned very interesting stuff. There was a, do you remember exactly what we learned yesterday?
What?
What did we learn yesterday? One great sentence we learned yesterday. Do you remember? Okay. It says, dishonesty is the best foolishness. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Let's see.
I couldn't hear.
Dishonesty is the best foolishness. Got it? Got it? Okay. What does it mean?
Did you say dishonesty or honesty?
Dishonesty. Dishonesty is the best foolishness.
But what is the world phrase?
Yeah.
What is the quote? What is commonly said?
Honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy.
But Dadaji said the other way around. So what does it mean?
Wonderful.
Who's
you,
with you? Hitachi, who's with you?
oh, Bhavya, he wanted a tissue.
Oh, I thought it was your papa. Okay, go ahead.
No. So like dishonesty is like when you basically that means is if you lie, you just make a fool of yourself, because in order to preserve one lie, you have to keep on lying to make sure that lie stays the way it is. Hence, you make a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, but what does it? Dishonesty is the best foolishness. What does it mean? We understand dishonesty. I think everybody understands dishonesty.
Yeah.
But what does it mean? Dishonesty is the best foolishness.
Like out of all the things you could do to be foolish, you just being dishonest is like the best way to portray yourself as a fool.
Yeah.
Like there are other things you could do that could be considered being foolish, but dishonesty is like the main.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Wake up, wake
I
up.
was thinking,
Let's see. Let's see. Where are you?
I'm over here.
You look like lost somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, what does foolishness best is? This one is the best foolishness. Hitachiba, do you understand?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Rajni Dada, your voice is coming too much slow.
Your internet problem, I think.
Okay.
Everybody can hear me properly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, anyway. Let's see, you cannot?
I can't hear you properly.
Okay, yes, we can. Okay, what does it mean of dishonesty and foolishness?
Correct. Now, let me put it this way. You put two placards. On one, you write, honesty is the best policy. And on the other one, dishonesty is the best foolishness. Now, if you just look around and just an open observation, you find What kind of people more? Honest people more or dishonest people more?
Dishonest.
What is your gut feeling and what is your observation?
Dishonest.
Right. And people, when they read honesty is the best policy, and they are not like, they're not honest, but they are dishonest. So if a dishonest person reads honesty is the best policy, how would he respond? Like that. Ah, correct? If he reads this placard, honesty is the best policy, what would be his response? His obvious response? Impossible. The world is not like that. Correct?
Mm.
Now imagine he sees this placard. Dishonesty is best foolishness. Won't he become like that? As if somebody is slapping him? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what Dada has said, the world has become upside down. The world has become upside down in the sense that which was very commonly followed as honesty is not there. People are dishonest. So how to fix them? By having double negative phrases, double negative quotes. So dishonesty is best foolishness. There is double negative in it, and it will make people positive. So people who are upset, you upset them further, what happens? Do they become straight? Once again, you kept your shoe upside down. What do you do to fix it? You further upset it?
No.
Then what? You say you did it right, but you are upsetting it to make it correct. It only depends. It is a language. Did you understand? So when someone reads dishonesty is best foolishness, whatever dishonesty is living, is following, it will bite him. He will feel bad. This is not the right thing I'm doing. Do you understand? So that feeling is important. Once that feeling gets in, it will keep correcting them gradually from inside. Do you understand?
No, but
Things will not change overnight. Things will not change overnight. But with this, awareness, it will first bite them from inside that this is not the right thing I'm doing. This is wrong. And that it will change.
But
So this is double,
you said if you make somebody upset and make more upset, it will change. So if Hitesh makes Bhavya upset, she has to do more upset before Bhavya changes, or what happens?
That's what. He is upside down, let's say. You will say, I will make him straight. But if you further upset him, what happens? He will become straight. Do you understand?
Makes sense?
You didn't get that.
No.
Okay, so he is upside down. That is clear?
Yes.
How will you make him straight? Further make him upset. Upset him once again. So it will become straight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
So this is what, it's a double negative statement, which is very positive.
But
and
you're talking
effective.
about that is fine. You can understand the full circle, but if Hitesh makes Bhavya upset, and she does more pounding when upsetting, Bhavya is going to be more going the other way.
No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. You are not doing something negative, or you are not doing something, doing further negative. That positivity, this positivity we have to understand here. That's what it is there in this statement. Dishonesty is the best foolishness. When someone reads it and if he is dishonest, it will bite him. But this statement, honesty is best policy, he'll say, ha, forget it. It will not hurt him. It will not touch his heart, but that will touch his heart. Did you understand? Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, so homework. Anybody who knows how to do PowerPoint?
What?
You know how to do PowerPoint. Okay, can you do PowerPoint with these 2 slides? Hello?
Or honesty is the best policy and dishonesty is the best foolishness.
Yeah, and
A slide
underneath,
on each.
yeah, if your time, go through the satsang and book out 1 or 2 points to put under each of the sayings. Okay, it will make a wonderful slide for everybody.
Okay.
Top is a normal one, the worldly one. Okay, and then couple of points that Dada said, and then what Dada is saying, dishonesty is the best foolishness, and then a couple of points on that. I think it will make a wonderful slide. Or you can make 2 slides, or however you want to do it. With one with the worldly, you can say worldly saying, and then Dada is saying.
Common worldly saying.
Common worldly saying, and then on the one side, Dada is saying. That might do it in 2 slides better than you can put more points from the satsang. Make sense? I'm sure you'll have some time because we have only half an hour satsang, right? And this is only, we talked about 5 minutes on this, any 5, 10 minutes. So it should not be bad.
Okay.
Dhruvi, Kush, make sure both of you get together and do it. Ask Meet to help you out. Okay, Kush, you got to do your homework. Otherwise, I have to call your parents. Okay, Itachi, I don't know. You can just do if you can, or just you in both satsang, so you get the best out of everything. I don't know if she can hear. Can you repeat that, Dipul Dada?
Yeah, so she's getting advantage of both the satsang. So take the best of both and try to share your experience.
Okay?
Yes.
Exactly. What did you hear that?
Yeah, Tachi be answering Gujarati medium or English medium?
English medium.
Then your English has got to be good, better. You have to read more. Which are you in which standard?
6th.
Yes, you have wonderful 3 years. So be a voracious reader. Do you understand what is a voracious reader is? Voracious reader means voracious eater is there, who eats voraciously, eat more, grabs things. So you read voraciously. It will be very good. It will improve your expression very nicely. And you have time. In the sense, you're in 6th grade, you have like 7, 8, 9. After 9, it becomes difficult because then you cannot focus on anything. I mean, you have to, the other things are there. So now you can read as many books you can and read loudly. Hichi, what do you do to improve your English and improve your expression? You have to be a voracious reader, right? And you have to read fast. Also, you'll learn. You'll eventually learn. What is your speed? 100-page book, how much time you take to read through? Hichi.
Oh, I thought you didn't get that. 1 day, maybe an hour.
1 day?
1 hour.
1 hour you finish 100 pages? That's very good. And hey, Hitashvi?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Around 1.
Dhruvi, you too?
Let's shake.
Okay. Hey, Takshiba, did you understand?
Yes.
This is because their curriculum is very good. They are forced to read, I believe, a lot of books they have to take from library, and they have to give. In fact, they have to write an account also, one-page account. Is that so?
No,
Are
I had to
different
do that in primary
standards.
school, not now.
No, previously, when in the lower grades you had to do.
Yeah.
So, but it
Yeah,
will be a good thing.
I don't
Yeah,
think they read anymore. Do you read time to have books? Read books?
Yeah, I was just reading a book before satsang.
So you are in which grade? Which year?
12.
Well,
Oh, 12 is they're far away. Now they're ready to go to college. That's fine. That's why I said I believe 6th or 8th standard, they really read a lot. They really
no, but
read a lot.
Dada, this is good. Even at 12, she's reading. That is excellent. How about you, Hetzi? Do you read books?
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Hetzi?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, let us know what kind of books you read, okay? What kind of books you read? Which book did you finish?
There's this series called Shadow Hunter, so I finished that.
Is what?
Shadow Hunter. It's a science fiction.
Fiction.
Science fiction, non-fiction.
What
No,
was
it's
the
fiction.
title?
Sorry.
Dada?
Shadow Hunters. Shadow Hunter is
Shadow.
a movie. You can see a movie also.
It's a rubbish.
No, what I do is I look at the movie, then I look at the show, then I read the book and I see what's the difference. And then I tell Hipsy.
That's fine. Actually, what I'm saying, all these books or movies or what, it's a lot of hard work they do, and that's how they are successful. It's not just offhand they do. No, they do a lot of study because it's a big investment nowadays. So even all the expressions, like yesterday, I raised that point. Do the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, I will punish you. So here we say, if you don't do the right thing, then Dada will punish you. Dada won't punish you, but nature will punish you. So learn to do the right thing. So be clear to do right things. And when you are firm and clear, then you will not have any problem. You will never do anything wrong. Because for anything, if you do wrong, you will be punished. Directly, indirectly, if not today, tomorrow, you will be punished. That's nature. That's nature's law. Jai Satchidananda.
Okay, so yeah, this is a good point because Dada brought it out. When you read the book, try to correlate with some Dada's Gnana. Okay, it's very, very important.
You will find something, I believe, everywhere. You will find something.
Yeah. You know, what they're trying to say, why they're saying that, and then correlate that with what we've been told, okay? Okay. Let's see. Can you do three mantra, please? Please pause the homework, okay?
Namo Vitragai.
Namo
Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Namo Loye Sova Sahunam.
Namo Loye Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Sova Pava Pranasano.
Sova Pranasana.
Mangalanam Cha Sovesim.
Mangalam Sarvese.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya.
Yay, Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.